JP's house to play with them. And in, like, 3rd grade, this era, I was, like, the social I've pretty much been the social outcast most of my life.
That's deep.
I don't really know why, but I've always kind of coped with it.
I can give you some reasons. I'm just playing.
Okay, well, anyways. So, we're playing on, like, the sprinkler, and everyone always keeps me out of shit. And, I deal with, like, this is something that actually happened, where I was walking outside, and I was gonna play with all the neighborhood kids, and then they all started screaming Lewis and ran away. Fucking assholes. And, so I was trying to play with them.
It happens,
I was playing with JP, and then they didn't want to have me in. They're like, no, get out of here, go away. And then JP's dad, this, like, super tall baseball dad, you know, like the type that, like, beats people up in crowds. Super Christian. Like, one time I was watching Annoying Orange with JP, and then he came over and he was like, JP, I'm gonna switch in the video! He's like, no, Dad. I was like, okay! And, he walked away. So then this time, he was seeing the kids excluding me from playing on the sprinkler with them, and then he comes over to me, and he's like, did you go JP a trick this morning? And I was like, yes. He's like, no! Why'd you do that? You can't expect people to be nice to you if you're doing that! And then I was like, well, you didn't want to do the Star Wars movie with me. I worked really hard on that. And it was like, Star Wars is over! It's not going to happen! You're not going to do it! He doesn't want to do it! And then I went home, and I was like, I ran home to Western, and I was crying. He's like, JP's dad yelled at me! And I'm not even exaggerating, that's like, he was actually yelling like that, and he said those specific words, I remember, Star Wars is over, did you call JP a jerk this morning? Be nice to people!
Star Wars is over.
It's funny enough that my next longer story also has an angry parent getting mad at me for their kid.
Yeah, my parents hate you.
I don't know. I can name a couple of reasons. I'm just playing. We like to have fun here.
Kind of fun.
Yeah.
Alright, Bladen,
Here's a headshot. I don't know. It wasn't her.
Now you can tell your story, Bladen.
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest. I've been sitting here with my thoughts, trying to think up stories that I can tell. I'm gonna be completely honest, and this is probably the realest thing I'm gonna say all of the podcast. Every single other funny/entertaining story I have, borderlines on criminal activity, I'm going to have to pass.
No! Come on, just do it. It's like a YouTube video.
I'm being dead serious, man. I'm being dead serious.
What could you have done? Come on, tell us it.
What could I have done? A lot. A lot more.
You're like
than
19.
you can even imagine. I did a lot, bro. I did a lot.
But
You don't understand, Lewis. Bladen lives in the hood.
One, how is a cop going to... Why would a cop ever watch this channel unless I murdered someone? B...
This specific time frame.
Yeah, it's planned out. You guys aren't supposed to know about that yet. Number two, even if they did, how would they ever, like, retrace it to Bladen? You know, I don't even know your last
I'll tell you how.
Okay.
I'll tell you how. Because if any of these in the future get brought to court and they use this as evidence, that would be bad. I mean, you see... Okay, you see whose profile picture I'm using, right? This is YNW Melly. This is YNW Melly. Let me tell you the story of YNW Melly.
You mean you're not black?
So... maybe. I don't know. It depends on the day if I'm feeling up to it. I'm racial fluid. So YNW Melly kills people, right? He killed people. And he got caught because he confessed to it on recording. I have not killed people, allegedly. I'm not going to admit to it so it can be brought back up in court in 10 years. That does not sound appealing, so I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pass on the story.
Rest in peace.
If I can think of one from now until the next time it gets brought up that someone needs to do a story, if I think of one that paints me in a good light, like the last one, I'll tell it. But
wait! I know one. Bladen, did you have this story about? I don't remember if it had any illegal shit in it, but wasn't there like some teacher that found your channel or something?
I can't talk about that one. I definitely cannot talk about that one.
I don't even remember anything illegal.
Yeah.
Bladen's life
I
is
do.
so interesting you can't even talk about it.
God damn. Bladen. Okay, but don't you have like anything from like before even like high school?
Everything is a blur. Even high school's a blur. High school especially is a blur.
This is crazy.
But so is everything else. Everything. Yeah, no, I don't have anything.
High school.
This is what your brain is like on drugs.
Lewis,
Yeah.
is this year your first year in high school?
No, that was last year.
Oh, okay.
I became a freshman
Wow.
like a year ago.
A freshman. Very
Freshman.
nice.
I'm a freshman.
When do you have you
actually, like,
started already? Cool.
Last year was like the first year I was ever liked in school by a majority of people, because
Wow.
every single year, the first year since kindergarten. Bladen needs to head out soon. Okay, but
Okay.
we'll finish this off with my story. Okay.
All right, let's hear it. Save the best for
here's
last.
Maybe the funniest story that has ever happened to me. If I come up with something, I'll just use it in the next episode of whenever we do this next. So it's like October or September of 2019, and for like this period of my life, I liked from like September 2018 to December 2019. And yeah, I consider that time of my life the pussy era of Lewis, where I was kind of like just being treated mean by teachers and everyone. Like I felt like I was being watched all the time, and I was like scared of everything, and I was self-conscious before I wasn't. And I'm glad that I got out of that era where every single day is the same and it's super boring. And there's this one thing though that like was different, because I was always too scared to stand up for myself and like have funny, like mess with people like I used to, because it got me in trouble one time and that scared me. So there was this kid named Robert, and like I would sit with him at lunch sometimes because I thought he was kind of cool to hang out with, and we were like talking together and we made some jokes, and I thought he was pretty nice. And then eventually he started thinking I was annoying, because everyone does at some point usually, and he was like, "Bro, get off our table. Okay, go back." And so I went back to sitting with like Ice Cream Logan, and I went back to there, and then he started sitting around us, and then he found out that I could draw. So he was like, "Yo, I can use you for like a comic book. We can make like a story together." So then I came up with this story that we could, like, I was forgiving because I was like, yeah, whatever, it's in the past, I don't care. Where the story, I think it was like about this investigator who has like multiple personality disorder, and like he commits he commits the crimes that he investigates. Like he's a serial killer and he doesn't even know it. And that's the story I came up with. And then he's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. We should do that." And then then he made like then he watched my channel and he did like he saw this video I made. Like this is like the old channel, like pre super cringe, and he saw this video that I did that he thought was pretty good, so he kind of just like ripped it off and made a video where he kind of ripped me off. And at that time we were kind of having creative differences and we started arguing about shit, and he kind of split off from me. And then he did his own video where he was like doing a horrible job acting like a psychopath, like like he's trying to be scary. And we had this argument where I'm like, he's being an idiot. And we started being friends again a little. And we would make like these jokes like, I'm gonna tell my mom on you. And I was like, haha, we're just I'm gonna send my subscriber army after you. And we'd make jokes back and forth with each other in the class, and we were funny with each other. He was like one of my only friends from back then. And then we started arguing again, and he was being retarded. And then he just like straight up like ripped off a video of mine just to piss me off. Like he just did everything like shot for shot and used the same music. And then I got pissed off at him. So then in my next video where like I'm playing with this octopus man, it's like just like a normal Lewis video, and then I do this like one shot where I go over to the screen and put on his video and start giving it the middle finger. And then he saw that on my channel, and then he made a video on his channel where he's like lip syncing to like ain't nothing gonna break my stride, nothing gonna hold me down, oh no, I got to keep on moving. And he flips off my channel, and then this is like an all-out war. This is an all-out war now he like makes like 3 alt accounts and starts disliking all my videos and leaving comments like, bro, nobody cares, bro, nobody cares. And then I went over to his channel, I was like, oh my god, Robert, I'm so sorry, don't send your subscriber army over to my channel. And then he was like, oh, then give me some respect. And I'm like, sure, I'll do anything for you, sweet prince. And then he just deletes the entire video. And then, let me try to think. What happened next? Then I started talking to him in like Snapchat DMs and saying that I was gonna make a video exposing him as a Russian spy, and I was gonna expose him. And then he made some like memes where, oh shit, I gotta show you guys some, because I always forget this one very funny part that Barack really liked. I called them Rob Sonas, where I would like take a picture of Robert's face, and then I would make it like other characters. Like I made it Rick and Morty. Hold on, let me try to find him.
Oh, I see why Barack liked that joke so much. It's because you put Sona after it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a step ahead of you on that one.
Barack Fun is so funny. I made this one meme where like I had half his face the Joker, and I was like, when the nice guy loses his chill, the devil shivers. And I made these memes and I sent them to him, and I thought they were funny. And then I made one that said it's like a picture of his face looking at the camera creepily. It said, "There is no Joe. Take off your clothes. You have lost penis privileges." I sent them all to him on Snapchat, and he got pissed off at me, and we kind of just stopped talking. Like the joke kind of died. And there's the template, and I did a couple of these.
Wait, did Barack use that as his Twitter profile picture?
Yeah. I forgot about that. How he used his face, and he put it all over his like background images. And like, yeah, see it? It's Rick.
Yeah, Barack is a gift from God.
I love Barack.
I miss that guy. It's been a while.
We're working on a
We need to get
Paleo
back in
series
touch.
together. I made him Sonic. And here's one. I'll send you. The Rick one is my favorite one, though. But this is another good one. All right. So I sent I sent those all to him, and then he said, "I'm warning you, Lewis. Don't fuck with me. This is your last chance." And I'm like, "What are you gonna do?" And then I sent I was like, "Fuck you." And then I sent like 2 videos. One of them I don't remember what it was, and then the other one was like a video of a dancing rat, like the 3D video. Like, but anyways, I sent that to him, and then he starts screenshotting the chat, and I can see it on Snapchat. And then I get a call, and then I pick it up, and I'm like,
No.
penis, spaghetti penis, mozzarella, and I'm just fucking with him. And then on the other end, it's like, hello, this is Michelle, Robert's mom, and we screenshotted your videos and pictures, and we're sending them to the police and your principal. And then this woman... We're sending them to the police! We're sending them to the police and the principal, and you're going to get in trouble. And then I'm like, okay,
Jesus
I mean, can't we just,
Christ.
like, talk this out instead of going to the police? Can we not do that? And I'm kind of scared, because... Yeah! I know! And... the police and the principal, and I'm talking, it's like, Lewis, you don't know what it's like to have kids. You know, they're bullying you, like, they're saying, I bullied him, when it's really just us going back and forth. And he was, like, full of shit telling her stuff. And the next day, I went over to, like, our friend, who was, like, I'm not friends with him anymore because he was a dick. But, like, there's this school shooter type kid, and I was talking to him, like, you know, Robert snitched on me to his fucking mom. I got a call from his mom yesterday about me bullying him. I was like, dude, Robert's a fucking narc. Robert's a fucking narc. And that was funny. And I talked to him at lunch, because he said, we need to talk things out. She said we need to talk things out. So I went over to him and I was like, Robert, why did I get a call from your mom yesterday? And then Robert's like, I warned you. And I'm like, whatever, man. You're such an idiot. And then the next day, I'm in math class, and then I see him go down to the principal's office. And then they go take me down, and then the principal's, like, talking to me, and she's like, Lewis, it looks like you're, like, bullying Robert over Snapchat, and it's not good. I don't understand. And, I'm just like, there's more to the story than he said, and he's like, well, Lewis, it looks a lot like bullying from this. Like, you know, she's being a bitch and being assuming. It looks a lot like bullying. I told, so she talked about, like, you said there was, like, a video of him being a Russian spy. I was like, oh, I'm not being serious. And then I said that she's like, you sent him 2 videos. What were they? And I was like, and she didn't believe me, but I was being serious. Like, one of them, I don't remember what I sent him, and the other one was a video of a 3D dancing rat, and he was singing I Believe in Miracles. And she didn't believe me. Like, she's like, sure, but that's what I actually said. Then she pulls up on the screen the pictures of you have lost penis privilege.
Jesus Christ.
She pulls it up on her computer. And she says, you have no jokes in coffee clothes. She's like, these are weird. And I'm like, it's just like, you know, teenage humor. It's not serious. And then she's like, okay, then tell me the full story. And then I told him how, like, Robert threw a basketball in my face, and said it was him. And and then last night I was talking, like, he did a video where he's flipping me off. It's like, and she showed the video of me flipping Robert off in the computer. It's like, you shouldn't be doing this. And she didn't know. It's like, she went up to Robert, like, Robert, you didn't tell us that you made a video flipping him off. This is like, you know, it's stupid. And I just realized that I'm doing the thing that Bladen said, and I'm breaking the law, kind of. I'm not sure if I'm breaking the law right now, because she made us sign a cease and desist. She made us sign a cease and desist, and back then, now I would not sign it, and I would refuse. But I guess I just did it just to get it over with. I signed a cease and desist where I couldn't talk to him anymore. And it's like he was just full of shit, and he thought that I wouldn't just tell my side of the story, and she wouldn't go over and ask him. He was like a fucking idiot. He was such a fucking idiot, and I got away with it, and I was proud of myself because like finally I did something funny for the first time in forever, and that was a very nice memory. There's my story.
Wow, that was beautiful, Lewis.
What do you?
That was a good story. That was a good story.
Is that the best story here? I think I beat you guys.
That was a Shakespearean tragedy.
I'm not.
The fact that you had to sign a cease and desist over these images.
Cease and desist. I couldn't
Especially
talk
the
to
police
him.
privilege.
I couldn't talk to him about like this thing. You had to go to the guidance counselor afterwards, like just to make sure everything was okay. It's fucking stupid. Does anyone have any other stories, or are we done?
No, my life isn't interesting.
I am out of stories. My life is, but if I talk about it, let's not go there.
Wait, can I ask one thing though? If you were to tell us the story,
Absolutely.
I guess that settles it. Life sentence?
No.
Okay. The way that you had
Not
to
life
pause
sentence.
for a second. I'm not
My
sure.
audio's delayed.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
is that it? Is that our podcast?
Sure.
Alright, I'll do the outro.
That's all I got, man. That is all I got.
I'm really scared that the audio's all fucked up or something. I know I already did a test, but I'm just irrationally worried. Alright, but anyways, I'm gonna do the outro. It's gonna play Fly Me to the Moon. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba.